That is so weird. Let me tell you something. Are we live? Yeah, we're live. Thanks for waiting. Today I was making the intro with video. I know we're live. I just saw me. I don't know why it's not registering. I'm going to wait a sec. Anyway, making the video. I'm almost done. I'm on the last couple of edits out of 100 for this 3-minute video. And the computer looks like it's shutting down just by itself. No, it's not an auto restart. That happens at 3 in the morning. Believe me, I know my computer. It's never done this. Comes back on. I can hear the audio, but all the edits and the video are gone. There's nothing I could have done. It was all gone. Same thing today. Here. I'm not sure what it is, but it's almost as if I'm hacked. But I don't think so. I really don't. But anyway, we're here. We're here. So that's good. All right. Thanks for making it, man. It only took us 2 minutes to get back on track. We didn't get to hear the whole intro. I can't believe it. You don't believe me? Why would you say it? Let me show you. Who said that? Let me show you. Don't believe me. Check it out. So, here's my desktop. What? No recent work. Here we go. Oh, you can't see that. All right, well, I need to do something else. Why wouldn't it show you? Doesn't make sense. We're on the window. It's weird. Okay, I'll show you this. Why isn't it showing? Whoa, this is so stupid, you see? I don't understand what's going on. What is this? Why won't it show the screen? Oh my God, this is no, really, this is bizarre. Seriously, I have to keep trying. Okay, that's open. I'm going to get out of that because I don't want that anymore. Now we're going to open it up to a new. Let's see if this works. This is what I want to show you. It can't. Oh my God. Why? All it is my files. Anyway, it says FAFO goof on intro 1. And I'm going to click on it to show you the work I did. Wouldn't that be great if it... Oh, look, it's working. So there it is. That's the intro. Almost done. Now let's go to the beginning. Oh my God, it's working. I can actually save it. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it though. Oh my God. You know what I'm going to do? I'll never play the whole video. Let me finish this now. Let me finish this real quick. Holy crap. You have no idea how happy I am. Yeah, you guys won't be able to hear it until I get done right now. So 2 minutes, like nobody needs, I'm not going to play a 2-minute intro ever. So there's the end. Let me shrink that down just a little bit so it fits. Hey, you guys can see how we work. And then we get that to fit in there. Just want to make sure everything's good. There's that. All of this stuff is matching. Okay, you want to see it? So I'm going to save it. Make sure. Okay, look at all that stuff I did. It's amazing. Oh, you can't see. It's amazing. All right, so now I'm going to save it. Let's see if it works this time. It doesn't look like it's going to work. It's working. You have no idea. I thought I lost it all. I even restarted. I did it all. It's got 12 seconds left, and then I'm going to load it in the show. I can't believe it. Thanks, MetaQuest. Who's here? Woot woot. Thank you. Thank you. You understand. Thanks. Hey, Jeanette's here. How you doing? David Wilcox. Not Wilcox. Oh, it says 3 minutes. It's Dorothy. What are you doing throwing down a few dollars for the old man, are ya? Look at you with your dough. You must be rolling in it. I appreciate you. Look at that there. A nice $2, 2 quid. Happy for you. Computer is working again. Well, the computer, it was just the program that wasn't working, but it is. It is. Isn't that nice? Oh, God, all that for 3 minutes. Look at all those little edits. It's not my best work. But Dorothy, thank you. Thank you for supporting GoofOn, as always. And if you guys want to help support Truthology for Ufology, I'm the one you do it. All the links are in the show description. So we're going to let that do its thing. We're going to get to work while... Thank you. Let me get this out. Pull this out. Okay. Let me put it back in there. Okay. Hold on. Hey, remember that? All right, let's get to work. Okay, so 3i Atlas is in the news. Oh my God, Todd Snyder died? God, he was an influential musician who created Americana. I don't know the guy. Just popped up in my news feed. Okay, he's dead. So there were a lot of UFO sightings in Denver just last night and the night before. Denver, you would think Denver, Colorado, for those of you not knowing, would be a flood of UFOs daily, like kind of like Phoenix, because that's off into the region of the Four Corners area where Area 51 happens to be over in Nevada over there. So you got a lot of UFO sightings in that southwestern Four Corners, Utah area, Denver area, New Mexico area, Arizona area. So this doesn't surprise me that we're seeing this. Oh, it's almost done. 2 seconds. Now I got to load it into the show here. Yeah, let me pull that Denver UFO up while we're waiting. Put that there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not as polished as I usually am on a Monday through Thursday, Friday show. What is today? Saturday. After I'm done here, I have the UFC 322 on. Oh my God, it was already good. I watched a guy get knocked out in the 3rd round just before this. It got my blood excited. That's weird. My blood excited? What did I just do? I'm going to play the video now. Okay. No, the Denver UFO video that was captured last night. Now, some people don't know if these are skydivers or... I mean, we're still talking about Starlink as if it was brand new, so here we go. Usually I save these for the end of the show. Oh, God, what the hell got me? Look at these, huh? Yeah. Oh.
What the fuck is that?
I never saw the whole thing. I just watched the first 5 seconds. I didn't see this part. Yeah, that looks like sky. First of all, it's very, very bad video. Why are we looking at video like this in this day and age? Really? There's phones that have crappy cameras still? And there's the plane that probably dropped them. You know, it's coming back around. You guys okay? Yeah. Parachutes lit up. No, it's not their parachutes. They're boots, right? Isn't it their boots that... Well, I guess it could be the parachuties.
What the fuck is that, dude?
He knows what it is. His eyeballs tell him what it is. But for the sake of the UFO world, I don't know what it is. And he makes no effort to go on the other side of the tree. It ends right as it goes into the tree. And you know why? Because if this was really UFOs, not only would he be following it, he'd be yelling about it. He'd be like, Morris, come on out. Sequisha, come here. Tylenol, ibuprofen. Those are the dogs. Boy, you guys are racist. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, I think the audio video is done. Let's see. Oh, I don't. There it is. Now I'm going to load it up into this. Hey, hold on now. Wait a minute. New. No. See, this is what I don't like. Upload new video. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. Desktop. You're welcome. There it is. 3. Why does it say 30 minutes? Oh my God, I got to redo it. There's a, the whole, I had my podcast. I was editing from the podcast and I had it in the, I was piecing things. All right, clear. I got to redo it. This will take nothing but a second. All right. Export. Do it again. Oh, that's flying. 20 seconds. 3 minutes now. Yeah, it's only 3 minutes and 32 seconds long now. All right, 30 minutes. Oh, somebody sent me a text. Not home to check. Oh, okay. Don't go. So I was trying to watch the UFC. Oh, it's already ready already. And I can only get in Spanish. Isn't that weird? All right, I got to make sure I got the right one. Here it is. All right, let's throw it in there. Upload video, go. It must be an MP4. Less than 300. Well, what is it? Oh, it's 481 megabytes. That sucks. So what do I do? How do I get it in there? I got to shave it down and teach it to speak. That's a shame. I'm trying to think how I could show you. I can only play it without actually. Well, the music is that song, FAFO. Not, maybe I pulled that up. No, I can't have two screens. I have an idea. I'm going to just to play it. That's all. It's Saturday night. Let's have a little bit of difference than every friggin' night. A little difference than every night, I said. You hear me? Can't even speak good English. Where is it? Full Metal Patriot. FAFO. All right. Yes. Here it is. You got it. It doesn't even really have to match. Right? All right. So I actually have it queued up to the same exact part where I left it off. Oh, that's amazing. All right, get that out of there. Here we go. All right, you ready? All right. So this is the new intro. It's not going to sound great, but at least you get to see it. I don't care. I'm doing it this way because this is what I put the effort in for. All right, here we go. Is it working? Oh my God, it's not even working. What a loser. What a loser I am. I mean, I really am. The biggest, fattest loser I know. No, no, it's true. I can't even do this right, and it's pressing a button like a schmohawk I am. I can't even get it to 0. It won't even go. Gang, 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 gang. So sick of it already. You fucker! You left your mouth, you shut us down. Call us names, try to run us out. You pushed too hard, took too much. Now you're the ones who've lost their touch. You rigged the game, you changed the rules. Gaslit the world, played us for fools. But tides have turned, the storm is near. Cry all you want, we're still here. Faithful, fuck around and find out. You tried to rule, but your time ran out. Faithful, the silent won't stay quiet now. We're taking back what you burned to the ground. Censorship, lockdowns, all your control. Built your throne on a house of gold. Now you panic, now you cry. Tears don't work, truth don't lie. The games are done, the mask fell off. No more lies, we've had enough. You played with fire, now taste the flame. This time, we're naming names. Faithful, fuck around and find out. You tried to rule, but your time ran out. Faithful, the silent won't stay quiet now. We're taking back what you burned to the ground. Anyway, I have to change a lot of stuff. Like I want to put in Elizondo as who to trust, not to trust. So I got a lot of things I got to change. But it wasn't really 100% matching up because I have it stopping at certain places and then the beat stops and it goes blank. But it was close enough. Anyway, for now, that'll be it. And then we'll come up with something else in 6 months when we get tired of this one. Hey, I gotta make things fresh. And since we rock, and I want FAFO to be a thing, to be honest with you. So it will be part of a goof on narrative from here on out forever. Now, for now, F around and find out. FAFO. Anyway, I tried putting something together quick. And now I realize what I need to do to make that a little bit cooler. I got to put in Elizondo and those. I got to put in the evil pigs. All right, let's get to work now. I was going to show you a video. No, beep. I was going to show you the new anomaly from 3i. Now, there are these new stacked images from November 8th and 9th that show these razor sharp, I don't know if you've seen this, perfectly aligned jets. Yeah, they're like stretching over 1,000,000 kilometers. But here's the problem, though. The object is supposed to be rotating every 16.8 1 6 hours at that speed, this shit shouldn't be happening. It should be smeared into a spiral, but they're not. They're locked in place. And that means one of three things is happening. The rotation subtly slowed down, unlike outgassing usually spins comets, faster, not slower. Unless, hey, wait, yeah, I just thought of that. What if it's going the opposite direction, the jets? Well, anyway, 99% of the time it makes the thing spin faster. Sunlight only triggers sublimation at very specific angles, creating pulse jets. But that would only explain jets facing the sun, not the multi-directional ones that we're seeing in this picture, video, whatever we got here to show you. Picture. Yeah, and the jets aren't natural at all. They're directional. Controlled. I don't know if they're controlled and maintained is what it says here. The kind of thing you'd expect from thrusters. Now, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that. You see, they throw in these things that you and I don't know about. But I would have to imagine other scientists and astronomers saying, what are you talking about when they read this? But nobody counters it. Nobody says that's the craziest thing I ever heard. So now we're relying on no one to help us out, telling us if this is legit or not. We got to figure this out on our own. Yeah, there are people that are debunking Avi Loeb, trying their best, but nothing is telling me how. How? Now, this anomaly sits on top of the already stacked list of anomalies. Like, oh. Hold on. Retrograde, but perfectly aligned with the ecliptic. A persistent sunward anti-tail. An anti-tail is what they're calling it. 1,000,000 times bigger than Oumuamua's mass. How? I don't get. Do you know how big that is? How much more dense that is? 1,000,000 times? 1,000,000? That's new to me. I never heard that one till now. Arrival timing that's basically scripted. Scripted? Nickel-rich gas plume, industrial alloy levels, only 4% water. Extreme negative polarization. Arrival direction, 9% from the WOW signal. They're making a big deal out of that WOW signal. I guess they could and they should. It's cool, I guess, because it could have been anywhere else. But it's within 9 degrees of the WOW signal. And that to me is pretty close. It brightened faster than any known comet in history. Jets that require absurd surface area. Non-gravitational acceleration without breakup. Another anomaly that shouldn't be happening. And now, jets that ignore the rotation completely, according to them. And they're saying this isn't normal comet behavior that we are witnessing, despite what we're being told by mainstream. Sadly, I'm not an expert. So I got an expert here to help us out. Avi Loeb is joining us right now. Avi! No, I'm joking. I wish he was. Richard? Avi? I'm inside of you. Yeah, it's true. I'm inside of Rich. Oh, it's working. Yes, now be quiet so we could teach people about 3i Atlas. Are you ready? No, I'm not having it. Not tonight. I wanted you here, not in me here. Richard? Tonight, it's Saturday night. I took a lot of time out of my day to make this possum. Now you're talking like an Italian. Si. That's Mexican. Oh, you're very smart, Richard. I cannot pull the wool over your eyes. But the eyes of Oumuamua have disappeared, and now we're zooming in with our own eyes to Three Eye Atlas. Hey, Richard. What? Do you know why it's called Three Eye? Yeah, it's the third interstellar object. I tell you this, I cannot pull the wool over your eyes. You've already said that. I did? So, I don't think you get this. We need this to be an alien spaceship, not a comet. Richard, don't you want to play along with my narrative? No, it's not right. You're misleading the public. How can I even go along with something that you're not even proving? Richard, do your eyes lie to you? Like me? No, they do not lie. Listen to your eyes, because everything I'm about to tell you is the truth as I see it. Well, I tell you, that scares the hell out of me. Oh, it should. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What? Nothing, Richard. Richard, I'm playing with you. Don't you have a sense of humor? No. You can't even do my voice? Right. I can't. You're right. I can't. Richard? What? May I speak, please, frankly? Go ahead. Three Eye Atlas is an amazing. You're not listening to me. Do you not want to learn about why Three Eye Atlas is very interesting? I'm not. I can't. Just move on. Go. I don't want to do you anymore. Richard. Avi Loeb responds to NASA acting director Sean Duffy, saying Three Eye Atlas is definitely a comet. Richard, shut up. The foundation of science is the Richard. The foundation of science is the humility to learn, not the arrogance of expertise like me. Okay, go ahead, have at it. Show us what you know. Here's the video. I'm going to put this video up. Can I do this? Richard, I looked very good in this video. You can play this to your heart's content because I got nothing to hide. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Look at me. I got my hair combed. My mommy combed my hair perfectly. Go ahead.
The acting NASA administrator, also transportation secretary. The question that you have wanted to ask him for months. Take a look.
The experts at NASA have said this is a comet. It walks like a comet, talks like a comet, struts like a comet. It's a comet. I know some people have said, listen, there's alien life on here, or that at one point they said it was going to hit the Earth. Not true, but it is a fascinating comet.
How do you respond to that, Dr. Loeb?
Oh, very simply, the foundation of science is the humility to learn, not the arrogance of expertise. You know, that it doesn't make sense to say the experts say, and therefore you should believe it. It makes sense to say, here is the evidence, and it's a comet beyond a reasonable doubt because of this and that pieces of evidence. However, there are all these anomalies about this object, and we still haven't figured out what it is. The good news, in the coming weeks, we can monitor those jets. There were 7 of them coming out of this object. They could be as a result of ice, pockets of ice evaporating by illumination by sunlight, or it could be thrusters. And the way to figure it out is to measure the speed of those. And I did a calculation that there isn't enough surface area to a natural comet to accommodate the amount of mass flowing through these jets. And so there is definitely a puzzle here to be resolved. It's not a matter of the experts saying what it is. They need to show how they explain these jets and how much mass these jets carry in them.
Let me show you the jets that he's talking about. Right there. Now, I really don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest. I see this, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess those are the jets. But what do I know? Nobody points at this and tells us. These are the ones that you have to look at. Richard. It says, oh yeah, I already read all this here on the right. The rotations suddenly slowed, unlikely outgassing. And we see the outgassing here. Yeah? Right here, a little bit there. Is this a digital artifact, or did somebody do this? Or are these what they're talking about, my guys? I don't know. Nobody tells us anything. Nobody moves. Nobody gets hurt. That's it. Look. You tell me. This is why I can't stand 3-Eye Atlas being an alien spaceship. To me, it doesn't jive at all. And I want it to, man. But we've been down this road before with Oumuamua, right? And we got duped. We're being duped again. However, it's fun to talk about. And according to Jeremy Corbell, as long as we're talking about it, even though we're wrong about what it is, we talked about the possibilities, and that's good. And you know what? He's right. I hate that excuse. But if you want to look for a silver lining out of all of it, that's it. That's all. Well, and plus the data. And of course, it's an anomaly. An anomalous object coming in from, well, it's not really an anomalous object just because it came from interstellar space. It's an object that isn't from here. And that's what makes it cool. It's cool. I like it. I like that we don't know what it is other than a rock. But it's pretty wild. Yeah, I know. Pretty wild. And how fast it's going. There's a lot of weird things going on. I wonder if we were to go back and look at Halley's Comet and all the other comets that have come by, I wonder if I know they weren't interstellar because they're from our own galaxy, yeah? How do they know? How do they know? No, I mean it. How do they know? Halley's Comet, is it in our solar system or in our galaxy? Because if it's in our galaxy, then how do you know when an interstellar object comes from another galaxy? I understand the solar system. Let me ask. I'm curious to know. Let's see. Let's go to Gemini, my favorite. Oops, I accidentally got out of it. Why would I do something so silly, Richie? All right. Did Halley's Comet originate from our solar system?
Yes, Halley's Comet is considered to have originated from the far outer reaches of our solar system, likely the Oort cloud. Origin in the Oort cloud. Although Halley's Comet is now classified as a short-period comet, meaning its orbit around the Sun takes less than 200 years, about 76 years for Halley, its characteristics suggest it was once a long-period comet originating from the Oort cloud.
Wow! I'm blown away. All right, now let's find out. I want to know this. How do they know 3-Eye Atlas came from an interstellar location?
The interstellar origin of Comet 3-Eye Atlas was determined primarily by measuring its velocity and its resulting hyperbolic orbit around the Sun. Here's a breakdown of how astronomers know it came from outside our solar system. Hyperbolic trajectory. The most critical piece of evidence is the shape of its orbit. quantified by its orbital eccentricity. E. Solar system objects. Objects that are gravitationally bound to our sun, like planets, asteroids, and most comets, follow elliptical orbits, where the eccentricity is less than 1, E less than 1. This means they are trapped in a closed loop and will return to the inner solar system repeatedly. Interstellar objects. 3I. Atlas has an eccentricity significantly greater than 1, E greater than 1. This indicates a hyperbolic trajectory. A hyperbolic path is an open, unclosed curve, meaning the object is moving too fast for the sun's gravity to capture it. It is simply passing through our solar system and will continue outward into interstellar space, never to return. For 3I Atlas, the calculated eccentricity is exceptionally high, around E approx 6.137. High velocity. The comet's speed when it was first detected and tracked was also key. Excess speed, 3I/Atlas, was observed moving at a velocity too high to be consistent with an object originating from our solar system's outer reservoirs, like the Oort cloud. Escape velocity. When astronomers calculated its trajectory and velocity, they found the comet's speed far exceeds the escape velocity of the sun at its location. This confirms that the sun's gravity cannot pull it into a closed orbit. By carefully tracing this trajectory backward in time, astronomers confirmed that the object originated from interstellar space, having been ejected from another star system millions or billions of years ago.
That's amazing. I like all the geniuses we have in our chat room. Everybody knows so much more than the next person. It makes me laugh. Anyway, that's just the way it is. Who's got the bigger peepee? Now I don't know. See, that bothers me that they tell us something that I still find hard to believe. Maybe I need a visual, but I understand something going so fast that the sun really couldn't control it and, grasp it and keep it in our solar system. I get it, but I don't get it. I get it, but I don't. Even as fast as it's going, the sun does have some sort of effect on it, but it's not strong enough to keep it in the solar system. This is, to me, doesn't make any sense. I get it. It's going to go around and then it's going to keep going. And the sun didn't grab it and pull it around. I get it. I'm just not buying it. Just not buying it. All right. They know everything. And my thing is, you, me, everybody here, we cannot do the work ourselves and get in there and look at everything we need to look at. Even if we don't know what we're looking at, somebody can teach us what to look for. Anyway, whatever. I just think it's weird. I have a very interesting post from Vetted. What does this say? James is fine. It's a hoax, and my video tomorrow will prove it, which is Sunday tomorrow. And this is why you don't hoax, because real people get real concerns, as it should be. Josh has a heart and is genuinely concerned, which is admirable. Unfortunately, James is lying. The worst kind of person. All right, let me see what this is. I forget why I took this post. James, the worst kind of person in this field, deceptively intriguing. This is from Polarity. Wait a second. Somebody, they opened. Oh, okay. Apparently, they drilled into and opened the sphere. The Booga sphere. New video below. It's not out yet. Tomorrow. It says he drilled it open. Okay. Okay. I thought we had video tonight, but we don't. Let me make sure. Yeah. Nah, tomorrow's going to be interesting. Oh my God. Now I want to show. I didn't know that they did that to the sphere. It's first I heard about it today. So you guys know Rendlesham Forest, yeah? Do you remember the guy who, well, the two guys, but the one guy, John Burroughs, who got right up to the little triangular craft? Well, John Burroughs said Kit Green and Gary Nolan were deceptive towards him in order to get his blood against his wishes. Yeah, Green and Nolan were searching for specific bloodlines and told Burroughs his mom's bloodline was extremely unique and allowed for greater testing. And it also allowed for greater psychic ability. His mother's blood. Oh my God, Gary Nolan is off. He's off. He's off his rocker. Burroughs, John Burroughs, the witness from Rendlesham, was flown out to spend a weekend with Hal Puthoff, where he was briefed on remote viewing and Project Stargate. Burroughs was promised things that didn't pan out either. Gee. Burroughs went public with this because he heard of other experiencers who had had similar encounters with Green and Nolan. What did I tell you about Gary Nolan? What did I say? The guy's a shyster from day one. It's in the eyes. It really is. I see it every time I look at him. I did something very psychic today. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it right now, though. It was pretty amazing. Two things, actually, today. This is unbelievable. I want to play this just for a minute. Let me get it to the right spot. I think it's there. This is an interview. Let me make sure I got this from UFO News Network. Is that where it's from?
We were going we were doing steps to do this because what they'd done was they had classified my records. So the VA was going along the lines was, well, we can't really see what happened. Oh, and by the way, anyway, he really wasn't in when he said the incident took place because the documents we got from the Department of Defense say he didn't come in the Air Force until 1982. Okay, so based on the fact that he wasn't in the Air Force when he said the incident took place, and the fact that we don't have any medical records and we have very little access period to them, we can't make we can't judge, or we're denying his claim for being sick. So we're like, well, let us see what you have. Well, we're not going to release his records. Well, wait a minute. Those are his records. He has a right to them. We're not going to release those records. They are being held back. And the aides that worked on this behind the scenes got verification. They were in a classified section or an agency inside the federal government that usually holds on to records that were involved in special operations incidents. Okay. And one of the guys on the panel was a congressman who worked in Maryland, and his biggest constituents were people that were in the CIA and different agencies that were injured, and they were having trouble getting care because everything was locked down. So he helped us. This other senator knew some stuff that helped us.
Sorry. I was saying, you know what I don't like? I think that Burroughs, the guy you hear talking, I think he's the liar. I think he's lying about his experience, about getting the message, about what it said, and that he was downloaded information from the UFO that was on the ground, because that's his story. But I don't buy it. I never have. I always thought it was just too late. Should have said that early on. Well, I couldn't because, I was still in the Army. And if I would have said anything, I would have been in trouble because they told us not to say anything. But it wasn't debunked. The British, right? Wasn't it the British who were on the other side? And it was Christmas Eve and they were playing games. And anytime they played games like little war games, like they practice and shit. If there were people trying to break in, or I don't know, but whatever it was, they always played pranks on each other, the British and the Americans. Well, this night, according to the debunkers out there, they're saying that, and the guy who came out, who apparently worked for the British, said, we were called aliens. That's what they called us every time we did these missions or practice missions. They called us aliens because it was easier to denote who's on what side, right? So this night, we really made believe that real aliens were here. We were playing with flashlights and this and that, and I'm not buying it. I don't buy it. They had too many years, 40 years to come out with that lie, or 35, whatever it was. No, not buying it. Not buying it. That just happened, what? They said that 4 or 5 years ago? Yeah, I think it was within 5 years. Terrible. Terrible.
We had Senator McCain in the middle of it. I got General Williams involved and some other things. Along comes this guy by the name of Kit Green. No idea, never heard of him. Talks to Pat, goes down and visits Pat, okay? And tells Pat that he was very interested in our case and us directly. All right. So basically, he flies in and out like a spook would that day, right? And wants to meet with us, right? So I agree to meet with him in Sedona. He flies out, brings Pat out and his wife, who's a lawyer and a certified nurse, out and wants to talk to me about my condition, what's going on, and why they're interested, right? In detail. Okay. And just for the record, so everybody understands this, Peniston's been yelling and screaming about a lot of this, but Jim.
All right. I don't know what else to say on this one. I thought it was going to go a different direction. That's a 33 minutes to go there. I'll put the link to that in the show description. I didn't know I was going to play it, so it just happened to be there, and I figured why not? We'll take a stab at it and see what it has to say. I know we all know that story pretty much, don't we? So the thumbnail talks about accidentally predicting the future through art, entertainment. We've seen the Simpsons do that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull this up, even though it'll give me a little bit of a thing here. Hold on a second. All right. Here we go. I've got some shorts here. Well, here's 34 predictions that we could play. Yo, who's this from? Watch Mojo. Okay. Well, this is going to be good then. Here we go. We'll just use The Simpsons as an example for now.
True science. Astrology.
Don't you mean astronomy?
No, my dear, I said astrology.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the most famous times the Simpsons writers looked into their magic crystal ball, seemingly predicting events and technology that later happened in the real world.
Wow, you can see into the present.
Guys, not only do they look into the future, they literally draw it as it is exactly seen. How?
34. Video chats.
Hey there with a personal call, Simpson.
Oh, but Mr. Milhouse, my little girl's getting married.
Nowadays, video calling is everywhere. You can instantly see and speak to people on your phone, computer, tablet, and whatever else.
Anyway.
Back in 1995, when the Simpsons episode Lisa's
that in Star Trek
wedding aired, it wasn't common at all. In fact, that year, the first public video conference between North America and Africa took place. In this episode, Lisa is told her possible 2010 future by a fairground fortune teller, leading to her seeing her love story with Hugh Parkfield. After their romance blossoms, the middle Simpson child long-distance calls Marge via a landline video chat, looking eerily similar to our modern-day technology.
Don't worry, honey. I guarantee your father will behave.
Mom, it's a picture phone.
Number 33. faulty voting machines. In 2012, people were outraged about a video showing a Pennsylvania citizen attempting to vote for Barack Obama in the U.S. presidential election, only for the electronic voting machine to select Mitt Romney instead.
As of now, we have 2 reports of voters who complained that their vote for Barack Obama in a Pennsylvania voting machine was changed to a vote for Mitt Romney.
The machine was taken away and fixed before returning to the voting floor.
All right, let's skip ahead a little.
Dealing with corruption allegations. As he says this, the official is arrested.
Mr. Simpson, please help us. The rot is everywhere. In fact, I see that I myself am about to be arrested for corruption.
Homer then spends the tournament denying bribes before accepting them. Then
they were expected to uphold the rules that keep soccer honest and to protect the integrity of the game.
Number 29. Ferret poodles. Imagine you saved up the cash to fulfill a lifelong dream of buying a toy poodle. Amazing, right? However, it's not what you imagined. The creature looks a little off and doesn't behave like a dog should.
And one poor guy in Buenos Aires unfortunately purchased one of these ferrets on steroids and noticed that there was something a little fishy about it.
In 2013, one man in Argentina took his 2 poodles to the vet, which cost him $150 to adopt, only to discover they were actually fluffy, groomed ferrets pumped with steroids.
God.
Yikes.
That's
Seemingly,
sad.
the criminal mastermind was taking notes in 2002 for the Simpsons episode Papa's Got a Brand New Badge. After Homer sets up his own security company, he discovers Fat Tony has been sticking cotton balls onto ferrets to pass them off as toy poodles to sell.
All right, let's get to the next one.
A high-pitched cry mean they're hungry or cold? Does the lower grumble mean they're bored or having an existential crisis? No one knows. Herb Powell, Homer's long-lost 2016, a Taiwanese team led by Chuan Yu Chang created the mobile app Infant Crying Translator to help with the puzzle. Then in 2023, Q-Bear developed a device that uses AI.
What if the baby's tired or got a dirty nappy or whatever it happens to be? It really takes the guesswork out of parenting.
Number 26, the Ocean Gate submersible tragedy. In 2023, the world was shocked over Ocean Gate's Titan submersible vanishing on an expedition to see the Titanic shipwreck in the North Atlantic Ocean. People panicked as the vessel's oxygen ran out before it could be located. In the 2006 episode Homer's Paternity Coot, there were similarities to the real-life event. After Homer believes Mason Fairbanks is his biological father, the two go on mini-subs to collect treasure from a shipwreck. However, Homer's vessel gets lost and he runs out of oxygen, falling unconscious until he's saved. However, back in real life, debris from the Titan submersible was found. It was discovered the poor safety standards of the vessel had caused it to implode, sadly taking the lives of 5 people on board.
The Titan imploded, and it imploded most likely due to delamination of a carbon fiber hull.
Number 25. COVID-esque illness. As we alluded to earlier, 1993's Marge in Chains had another big reason to terrify the year of real-world 2020.
Good Lord. Flu germs entering every orifice in my head.
I want to get to a good one.
After watching a Shopping Channel commercial for the juice loosener, the residents of Springfield go. Celebrities making cameos in The Simpsons is very often delightful, especially when they're happy to make jokes at their expense.
Do you know Insane in the Brain?
Harris's purple suit.
Sorry I'm late. I've been racking my brain trying to think of something to cut from the budget.
In this episode from 2000, Bart is shown a vision of his possible future. In contrast to his less than great life, Lisa has become president as she wears a purple suit with her iconic necklace. This outfit has a startling similarity to Kamala Harris's attire during her inauguration as vice president in 2021, including the necklace and pearl earrings. Lisa is said to be the, quote, first straight female president of the United States, which became a potential outcome for Harris after she secured the Democratic nomination in 2024.
Now, in conclusion, my administration will focus on the 3 R's: reading, writing, and refilling the ocean. Thank you very much.
Number 20. Disney buys Fox.
All right. I want to look for a good one. What's this? Really old? No. No. The Mask? No. All right, let's go back and see if we could get, if there's a one from here. All right, let's do these.
The 5 scary Simpsons predictions for 2025. The last one is insane. Number 5, AI takeover. In a 1995 episode titled Homer the AI, The Simpsons predicted that robots and artificial intelligence would take over human jobs and society, leading to mass unemployment. The episode shows Homer becoming an AI assistant for Mr. Burns, who replaces all his employees with machines. Number 4, food crisis. In a 2012 episode titled Homer's Hunger Games, The Simpsons predicted a future where food shortages lead to chaos. The episode shows Springfield residents fighting over basic supplies, with grocery stores running out of food. Number 3, economic collapse. A 2008 episode titled Springfield's Great Depression predicted a massive financial crash that wiped out jobs and savings. In the episode, banks closed overnight, businesses shut down, and people struggled to afford basic necessities. Number 2, global blackout. In a 2015 episode titled Darkest Hour, The Simpsons predicted a worldwide power outage caused by a cyber attack. The episode shows Lisa trying to restore electricity while Springfield falls into total chaos. As the blackout spreads, the government declares a state of emergency, leading to riots and mass panic. Number 1, World War III. In an episode titled The End of the World as We Know It, The Simpsons predicted a major global conflict between world powers, triggered by a trade war and cyber attacks. The episode shows Lisa as president trying to stop nuclear war with China, who hacked the US power grid.
See, that sounds legit to me. You know? Check this.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look what happened.
I think I put the last. Wait, let's see what you have to say.
Who's there? Hold, when you're ready, on you.
Jebediah Springfield was...
So we got to move to the front.
Jebediah was...
If you want to really see something that said, take a look what happened.
I think I put the last. Wait,
that's unbelievable. Did you hear that? It sounded like a pea shooter compared to Charlie Kirk's assassination attempt. Well, listen to the guy.
Want to really see something that said, take a look what happened.
That doesn't sound like the gun they said. Well, it's not that type of show. Yeah, there's a few good examples out there of The Simpsons, and they have predicted a lot. 2025. All right, let's do this one and then call it a night. This is for this year. Let's see if they were right, because we only got a month and a half left.
5 brought disaster after disaster to the USA. A massive wildfire in Los Angeles forced thousands to flee, followed by a powerful earthquake in California that left millions trapped. New York was crippled by a rare snowstorm. And as the nation struggled, a secretive tech company drained $1 trillion from the economy, triggering financial collapse.
God.
A deadly virus spread, overwhelming hospitals, while torrential rains and floods.
Okay, so far, none of this stuff has happened.
Devastated entire
Yeah, there are going to be floods. Every year it happens.
cities. A tsunami then struck the East Coast,
So that's not happening.
deepening the crisis. Resources dwindled. Fear took hold.
None of this stuff happened. Let's go back.
Disaster to the USA. A massive wildfire in Los Angeles.
Was there a massive wildfire? In California there was, but not... Was it? Malibu. The Malibu fires. Yeah. What am I talking
Forced
about?
thousands to flee,
But was that this year?
followed by a powerful earthquake in California
Yeah, there wasn't a powerful earthquake in Cal. Powerful 7.9.
that left millions
Or higher.
trapped. New York was crippled by a rare snowstorm.
Haven't had the rare snowstorm yet.
And as the nation struggled, a
Yet.
secretive tech company drained $1 trillion
God, let's hope that doesn't happen.
from the economy, triggering financial collapse. A deadly virus spread, overwhelming hospitals,
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
while torrential rains and floods devastated
That's kind of happened.
entire cities. A tsunami then struck the East Coast,
No, that's not going to happen, I can tell you that.
deepening the crisis. Resources dwindled, fear took hold, and eerily, The Simpsons had predicted it all. Was the worst over, or was more to come?
Well, I don't know there, Chief. You got none of them right. All right, thanks for hanging out. It was Saturday night. We were just doing a quick little get-together, and we had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but we have overcome. And we will be back Monday with a live show. Tomorrow might most likely be a members show in the morning. What if I did one at noon? Would you be happy if I did a show at noon? I'm going out in the morning, but I could be back. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be a last minute thing. Either I go on at noon or... Hold on. I got to check. Wow. Yeah, it'll be around noon for members if we do that. If not, there will be something. All right. Thank you, moderators and super chatters and newcomers and veterans. Thank you for making this show so much fun. I hope you have a nice weekend with them. All right. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. And that's that. Yeah, I couldn't even get the new intro, outro up. Terrible. All right, we'll see you guys on the flip side. Remember, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. We'll continue where we left off. Did we leave off anywhere? No. Alien Bless. Ooh.
to our car.